Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing what's in my makeup travel bag. I recently went for a road trip and I usually never take makeup with me, but on this occasion I had to because I was going to a Christmas party and it was like kind of far away, so I had to pack my makeup. So I thought it would be really fun to show you guys what I packed, what are my like essentials that I need to take. And I actually really like watching these videos because like I said, people usually like if you put it in your makeup bag, it's because it's an essential. You know, you take your essentials, you take what you can, you're like the things that you use the most, and that's why I thought this video would be very helpful. So yeah, let's get started. So in terms of brushes, I packed my e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush, and this is what I use for my eyebrows. I use it with my e.l.f. brow cream, and it has a spoolie on the other end. This is definitely useful. I also packed my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I believe this was $1, and this is actually very helpful. So I use this to blend out my concealers on my eyelid. So I think I really love that brush. I also packed, in terms of blending brushes, I packed my Royal Langnickel Moda Pro Crease brush. It's a very nice fluffy brush. It's very good for transition shades to blend out in the crease. I have other brushes like that as well, and I did pack most of my blending brushes just in case. So I also packed my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. This is also a very nice fluffy brush. It is a little bit, I would say, smaller. Like it doesn't have as much of a tip, but I still really love using that to blend out my eyeshadow. I also packed my e.l.f. 205 brush. This is a fluffy brush as well, but it's more flat. It's not as rounded as like my Royal Langnickel one. I don't know if you can tell. This one's like a flatter shape and this one's round. So I really like this one as well. I have to blend something in the outer corner. And then also my Morphe M433 brush. It's also a very nice fluffy brush, and I really like packing this one as well because it's just slightly smaller than this one. So I can go in with a transition color and then go with another color in my crease with a smaller fluffy brush like this one. By the way, I'll leave all of these products listed down below so that way you can go check them out if you'd like. And sorry if this video seems all over the place. I do have a different setup today, so I do have to film in a different spot. I am filming in the bathroom. That's why if there's a small echo, I'm so sorry about that. I'll try to get into my old spot as soon as possible. Okay, so I also packed for flat brushes. I packed my Sonia Kashuk number 110 brush. I really love this for when I do a cut crease, which I didn't end up doing that day. I did a simpler makeup look. If you want to see me recreate that, I'll definitely do that because I feel like I don't know how I did my makeup that day, but I felt like my makeup lasted the whole night, like the whole party. And like I was doing a lot and I was definitely sweating, but it lasted. I thought it would like by the end of the day would like smudge or like the foundation would like rub away, but it actually ended up lasting the whole night. So if you want to see me recreate that makeup look, I'll definitely do that for you guys. Just let me know down below. But this is what I usually use for a cut crease. So I packed it, but like I said, I didn't end up using it. I also packed my Morphe M124 brush. This is what I use to pack shades on my lid, any like shimmers, or if I were to use glitter, I could also use this to pack on glitter. Okay, to highlight, I always usually use my e.l.f. blending brush. I don't use a fan brush, well, because I don't have a fan brush. I don't think I've ever used a fan brush, but I think this works very well to do my highlight on my cheekbones, underneath my brows, on my nose, my cupid's bow. I really love this brush for that. And then for my inner corners, I like to use my Crown Pro C513 brush to highlight my inner corners because it is a small pencil brush. I also packed my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I honestly don't know why I packed this. Like I love this brush and I really like it. But I used to use it to set my eye primer, but I haven't been doing that lately because I feel like if I set it, the eyeshadows don't go on as pigmented. So I like to use concealer to prime my eyes and then just kind of let it get a little dry and then go in with eyeshadow directly and not like put translucent powder. So I don't really use this as much. I don't know why I packed it, but like I said, it's still a good brush. Another brush I packed is the e.l.f. Small Tapered brush. This is what I use to set my under eye concealer or set the concealer on my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I really love this brush. It's like pointed, so it does go underneath the eye very well. And then my last two brushes are essentials. This one, the Royal & Technical Moda Pro pointed blush brush, I really love for my contour. And I also have a Real Techniques blush brush for my blush. And I usually switch off between this brush and my Luxie 640 Pro Position Tapered brush. But I feel like this one's a lot fluffier, so this one's like to go in with a lighter hand. So if it's like a brighter, more pink blush, I would use something like this. But since I packed, and you'll see the blush I packed like a more wearable blush. I do usually use a brush like this. And these are pretty similar brushes. I just use this one for contour, but it could also be used for blush as well. And the same with this one. I usually use this for blush, but you could use it for contour as well. Okay, moving along in my makeup bag. I also packed some makeup remover cleansing towelettes. And I actually just use the Walmart Equate brand. I like the, Neutrogena ones as well, but they're more expensive. This is another like less expensive version. And then of course I packed my very dirty EcoTools facial sponges. I love this for my foundation and this one for my concealer. So I had to pack these as well. Because I like to use now my Real Techniques foundation blend and blur brush, but it's too big to pack. It's like such a big head. I don't know, it just seemed very bulky, so I didn't want to pack that to travel with, so the sponges were just the easier option. So in terms of makeup, I packed my e.l.f. lock-in liner and brow cream. This is usually what I use for my brows. If I don't use this, I use the e.l.f. what is it called? Precise eyebrow pencil, I think it's what it's called. For foundations, I always use Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in Amber, Beige, and Cocoa. I believe there's a shade in between, but I feel like that's not my shade, so like I like to mix these two so that way I can get, you know, my shade that actually matches me. So these are the ones that I carried. The primer I like to use is the Wet n Wild Photofocus face primer, and this is the mattifying one. And I feel like this actually keeps me matte because I do get pretty greasy around my T-zone. So this actually keeps me pretty matte, and especially like if I set my whole face with it, like combining this and then setting my face definitely keeps me matte throughout the day. I did pack a small eyeshadow palette. It's not too bulky. As you can see, it has very wearable shades. So this is what I packed. It does have like some shimmers and matte. And since it already had a mirror, I didn't have to pack a mirror. So I really like that. The blush that I usually like to wear is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Rosy. This is a very wearable blush for my skin tone. And then another essential would be the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Caramel Toffee. I use this a lot. I'm pretty much hitting pan already. I usually only use the contouring side. I don't really use the yellow powder. But I really do like this to contour my face. The concealer I really love right now is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in Tan Sand. And this is what I usually use to prime my eyes and for the rest of my face as well, to conceal the rest of my face. So this is definitely like a space saver because I don't need to pack another eye primer. For brow gel, well, if you've seen my videos, the only one I ever use is my e.l.f. brow gel. I believe it's called like Treat and Tame brow gel. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I got this a long time ago. Not sure if they sell it anymore. I'm sorry if they don't for mentioning it. But I do love this brow gel. I don't ever use this side. I don't even know what this is for. It says it's to treat. Not sure what that means, but I love the brow gel. And then to save space, I did pack my Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder in Translucent. This is just like the travel size that they give at Sephora, like for your birthday. I think this is what they gave this year. So I carried this around because, like I said, this saves a lot of space, and I didn't want to take like a really big bag. A highlight that I packed was the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. I really love this highlight. I definitely try to go in with a light hand because this is definitely like a really bright highlight. If you like a bright highlight, then definitely, you know, do as you wish. But I like to go in with a light hand because I don't really want like a stripe on my face. So definitely go in with a light hand with this one. But I really love this highlight. I wanted to pack a very wearable lipstick shade, almost a nude on my lips, because I knew I was gonna do a very wearable eye look. So I packed the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Gemini. I really love this shade. I really love it for my skin tone. I also like Thick as Thieves, but I feel like it's a little bit darker than this, and like I said, I wanted a more wearable lipstick. And then there's the lipstick shade Allegedly, but on my skin tone I feel like it has a little bit of an orangey undertone, and I knew it was gonna go with like a more neutral eye look, so I wanted to do something like this. For mascara, I took my travel size NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara. I really love this mascara. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely go try it. I love the brush. It's like those plastic brushes, and on some mascaras I do mind it, but for this one I feel like it actually separates every single lash, and it definitely gives you volume. So I really recommend this mascara. And the last thing in my makeup travel bag is just my travel size Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper Black. This is also what they gave for like Sephora for your birthday this year. So they gave like these two things. And this is another essential. I love this liner. Very good liner, very pigmented, definitely a good liner. But that's pretty much everything I had in my makeup travel bag. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. That way you get notification every time that I post. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.